Hey guys, it's time to do drill sound warm up. Your teacher can pick a drill sound leader. Drill sound leaders, you are going to say the letter name, the keyword, and the sound. Everybody else, wait until you see baby echo to repeat them. I itch, I pine, I. O octopus, O home, O. E ed, E Pete, E. U up, U rule. Sorry, you mule, you rule, ooh. A apple, a safe, a. S snakes, s bugs, z. Q queen, D dog, d. G games, g. ALL ball, all. Great job, drill sound leader. Now it's time for trick words. Great job. Okay, we're going to do word talk. Let's everybody tap this out, catch it, raise your hand if you know it. Go ahead and do it. Raise your hand. Someone tell us what the word is. That's right, ducks. Ducks. How does that suffix S change the word duck, the meaning of the word duck, into ducks? How does it change the base word? Yeah, it means more than one duck, right? Everybody tap this out, catch it, raise your hand. Don't forget to read the base word first, then the whole word. That's right, blending, blending. Blending means you're mixing something right now. Just a moment ago, I was blending my shake. Tap this word out. Raise your hand when you know it. Remember to read the base word and then the whole word. Plant, planted. Good job. Planted means I've done it when. When did I plant it? Yeah, it's in the past. I've already done it. Look at this word. Remember, read the base word, then the suffix. Raise your hand and tell us. Game, games. That's right. And games, how many games would games be? That's right, more than one. It changes game, which is one, into games, which is more than one. Okay, friends, it's story time. This week we're talking about narrative fiction again. About narrative, which is fiction, it's made up, and informational, which is nonfiction, and it's real. So here is my book, Smell Tells. After each page, I want you guys to tell your teacher one fact you learned from that page. Whoops. It's all the way down here. There we go. I need to move me to make it bigger. Then I'll move me back down. Okay. So remember, you're looking for one fact, one real thing, okay? One whiff can tell a lot. An ant has two long antennas. With the tip of them, it can smell very well. Somebody raise your hand and tell your teacher one fact from this page. Smell tells who is who. Two ants meet, pat, pat, pat. They can tell rank. This one is a queen. This one is a worker. They can tell one of the gang with a whiff. Raise your hand and tell your teacher one fact you learned from this page. Smell tells where to find food. This ant finds a hunk of rich food. She nips at a chunk and then runs back to the nest. As she runs back, she sets up a path they can smell. This is a map for the gang. Raise your hand if you can tell your teacher one fact about this story. About this page. They set off on the path one by one. They find that chunk of food too. It is a win for the gang. Raise your hand and tell your teacher one fact that you learned from this page. Smell tells how to be safe. This ant is in danger. She lets off a scent. It tells pals, come quick. Raise your hand and tell your teacher one fact you learned from this page. This nest is not safe. She packs up the gang. She sets up a path they can smell. They rush off to a safe hill. Raise your hand and tell your teacher one thing you learned from this page. One whiff can tell a lot to an ant. Smells let ants live and work as one big group. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you are going to, with your teacher, you're going to, you can write down some facts. And then what you're going to do is you're going to remember those facts that you talked about, and you're going to type them in here. In fact, I'm probably going to take this one out because I like this one better. So you're going to tell the facts you learned. I will move myself so you don't have to type over me. And that's what you're going to do. Now it's time for the unit test. This is unit number 11. So you need to turn to the back of your wind book and find unit 11. Okay. The first sound I want you to write is A. Everybody say A. Give your teacher a thumbs up when you're done. Sound 2, ah. Everybody say, ah. Give your teacher a thumbs up when you're done. Sound 3, I. Everybody say, I. Give your teacher a thumbs up when you're done. Sound 4, you. The sound U. Everybody say U. Give your teacher a thumbs up when you're done. Sound 5 is oo. Everybody say oo. Give your teacher a thumbs up when you're done. Now we're moving on to words. The first word we're going to write, number 1, is mule. Everybody say mule. Tap it out, write it, mark it, and give your teacher a thumbs up. Word number 2 is brave. Everybody say brave. Tap it out, write it, mark it, and give your teacher a thumbs up. Number 3, joke. Everybody say joke. Tap it, write it, mark it, and give your teacher a thumbs up. Number 4, grades. Everybody say grades. Write it, mark it, or sorry, tap it, write it, mark it, and give your teacher a thumbs up. Word 5 is smiles. Everybody say smiles. Tap it, write it, mark it, and give your teacher a thumbs up. Before we go on to sentences, make sure that you box the bases, you underlined suffixes, and you marked VCE words. Give your teacher a thumbs up when you're ready to move to the sentences. Okay. The first sentence is another cave is down by the lake. Another cave is down by the lake. I forgot to put sentence frames in here. Another cave is down by the lake. Go ahead and write that. I'm going to put the sentence frames. Sorry about that. I'll just show you what that looks like. Another cave is down by the lake. Okay. Now I'm going to circle the trick words. Another is a trick word. Another cave is down by the lake. Is a trick word, although I know it's not tricky. Down is a trick word. By is a trick word. And the is a trick word. So again, another cave is down by the lake. So go ahead and write that sentence and then give your teacher a thumbs up. Write that sentence and give your teacher a thumbs up. Oh, I don't know what that was all about. Sentence 2. That friend tells the best jokes. That friend tells the best jokes. Let's look at our trick words. Our trick word would be friend, and of course, the. That friend tells the best jokes. That friend tells the best jokes. Go ahead and give your teacher a thumbs up when you're ready. Great job today, friends.